welcome back. As you can see, I've rearranged and tidied my humble workshop, ready for a slight modification to an upgrade on the offender. Didn't plan on having to do a modification, but it's just going to make life easier in the long run. What I'm working with is a couple of nice shiny new Brit Part Defender mirrors. The problem I have is that they are either BSF or Whitworth thread. That would be fine if they were being fitted to a Defender. However, the Series 3 that the Offender is uses a through bolt nut on the back. They're mismatching, they've been changed, butchered and bastardised. I'd hate to think how many times before I've gotten to it, so I don't have the hardware and they don't come with the hardware. Whitworth and BSF, my local engineering supplies, haven't got it in stainless, and I want to use stainless just because it'll make it easier and less likely to rust, obviously. So I'm going to tap them out with an M6 tap. I started doing it the other day with an intermediate tap, which was brilliant thought. Problem being I can't get the new thread all the way to the bottom, so I've had to go and buy a bottom tap as well. So let's hit that and get these new mirrors on. Make it a lot nicer to drive, a lot easier to drive, especially in reverse. Not quite sure why I've got that M8 tap sitting there. That would more than likely completely destroy the mirror bracket. Actually, I do know why it's there. I was searching for my tap in my toolbox where it should have been, but it's not where I'd put it away. Some hardware there. I haven't got cutting fluid, so I'm just using inox to at least lubricate up the tap. So I've already gone the majority of the way through with an intermediate tap, and so this bottom tap's just cleaning out the remainder of the hole. You can feel that it's actually starting to cut thread now, hence being a little bit more cautious. Those of you out there who are engineers have probably noticed I'm not an engineer, but I'm giving it a go, and I know I'm probably breaking a whole heap of rules, so please forgive me on that. But we're getting the job done for the most part. One of the rules I think I broke is actually thinking about what you're doing, because I've just tapped the same hole twice, it appears. We'll try that and see if we've got it right this time. That feels a heap better. It's going to be out with the old. Probably see when we need to be out with the old. So that's looking just a little bit tidier than that. But first I probably actually need to bolt the door back on properly. So I've just done that wonderful dance of trying to work out where I put the tool that I was just holding on to. And so I found it so we can actually mount it up and get the mirror back on properly. Bonus is the door still shuts. Ta-da! Remember to take the spares off the bonnet after the last little episode of not taking things off the bonnet or off the spare wheel. Don't want to be making a habit of that. but just before I call the weight. Yeah, that's not too bad. Anyone who's tried to adjust Land Rover mirrors or any external non-electric mirror will feel the pain of that. The dance of in and out, backwards and forwards, or across the interior to get into the right place, but I'm happy with that. I can at least see roughly what's behind me. It's not really much of an adventure, but necessary upgrades and repairs and so on that come with having an old Land Rover, and keeping it real with working on my own vehicle as much as I can. A, because it makes it a little bit more interesting, and also because it saves a huge amount of money if you can do it yourself. Things like this are nice and easy too, which is great. Probably save a huge amount of money if I just got my local engineering suppliers to order in the correct bolts instead of spending a large amount of money on a couple of taps that I may not use anytime in the foreseeable future. But if I break mirrors or anything like that, I've at least got the taps here to be able to do it. And who knows what I might decide that I need to fabricate in the past or otherwise. So take all the tools out and put them back in my toolbox so I can find them for next time, because there will be a next time, because it's a Land Rover. If you like this little what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, then like and subscribe. I have no doubt there'll be a few more little what am I doing and how am I doing it, and that'll probably lead to comments of why you're doing it, and that's okay, because we might all work out together why I'm doing it, because I probably still don't know. Thanks for watching.